Okay, your sandals look busted. Toes hanging off the end. I like your jacket. You need to throw them pants back in the closet though. And your leg longer. You're a Reddit admin, bro. You're a Reddit admin.
What's good on the block? It is time.
And welcome back to another video. Today we got the I already fucked it up. Today we got the killicure prologue, bro. I have no idea what we getting into. I saw this was a Danganronpa fan game, so I figured out, well, you know, why not play it, bro?
Greetings. I am your new counselor.
Hey.
You deserve to die.
What did I do? I just booted up the game.
You are a shallow, impotent little creature, incapable of humility or introspection. Your envy, spite, and deceit are matched only by your cowardice, your ignorance, your attention-seeking.
Brother, I just booted up the game and you throwing mad shots at me. Like...
Your life is defined by superficial relationships and uninspired dreams.
Damn.
All of which will slowly wither away under your own self-importance.
Yeah, you're not talking to me like that. What character am I playing, bro? Because you're not talking to me like that.
What do you mean I'm being unnecessarily cruel? Oh, this is how I speak to all of my clients. Then why the hell are you here? If you don't want to listen to my gracious advice.
I don't know where I'm at.
Ah, I see. That killing game story. I remember now. I doubt there's much therapeutic merit in allowing you to bear witness to what can only be described as a massacre. Nevertheless, I have never been one to deny a client's request. Very well then. I will give you what you seek.
I will say, this voice acting on 10.
Don't be misled by my boorishness. This tale does hold a very personal significance for me. It was the day that I realized the futility of words, the price of ambition, and the cruel inconsequence of death. Locked in a prison where no voice could reach, I lost everything. So many harsh lessons. Oh, taught by that man.
Who is that man? Who is that dude? I'm that dude. I'm gonna stop. I'm not Jay. I'm not Jay from the Cub Scouts.
You too will be able to separate the fragility of delusion from the harshness of reality. Let us begin then. A tragedy that sings of virtue and vice, of solitude and sorrow, of the beautiful and the hideous. Like many such tales, this one
I can hear the
begins with
cigarettes on your breath, bro.
and incessant
Let me stop.
monologuing of an irrelevant.
Can I know who I am, bro? Because this, whoever I am, they talking the utmost dookie about me, bro. I can't believe it. No, I don't want to believe it. Oh, so that same line, bro. Same line, bro. Not the voice coming out of the speaker. Not the bright lines of text flickering in and out. And certainly not the hastily taken mugshot of a cold, undisciplined expression frozen in time for all to see. Breaking news.
The Tokugawa Academy headmaster, Hiroharu Yotsuka, was arrested in Otsu last Saturday on manslaughter charges.
Ooh, who he
According
killed?
to the Shiga Prefectural Police Department, the 46-year-old researcher was accused of endangering his students during a secretive experiment. Yotsuka reportedly forced students to participate in dangerous tests to maintain their scholarships, the most recent of which resulted in several injuries and one death.
What was he making them do?
He has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of manslaughter and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. The trial will be held on...
This can't be it. What am I supposed to do now?
Who is this?
All those promises you made, those speeches, those empty platitudes about virtue, was all of that for nothing? I know I didn't work hard enough. I know I haven't been the best, but I really thought that you were going to pull through for me. And I would finally have something to work towards.
That must be his pops, bro. That gotta be his dad, bro.
This can't be the end. Please. Please don't let this be the end.
That gotta be his
I want
pops.
to be. I have to be. I need to be an ultimate.
Ah. So he
So,
wants to be an ultimate.
This is the end of the line for you. And here, I thought I'd be looking forward to this day. But even with everything I've done, it still wasn't enough. I was betrayed once again.
But who are you, the ghost of Christmas past? Like, what are you?
So involved in your dream that I ended up shouldering your sin too. This time will be the last. I finally know what I have to do. The new generation, the future, they will be the key. They will be taught the true meaning of vice, and the rest of the world will submit to us. I'll begin with the person you value most. Enjoy the show, Mr. Predecessor.
Mr. Predecessor. Okay, so we got a name, right? Oh, look at the designs. Prison where no voice can reach. Ugh. My head, it's like it's about to explode. It's so dark, my eyes feel like they're on fire. Painfully agonizing, I open them.
Caress me.
I'm not touching that phone, bro. You couldn't pay me $100 to touch that phone, bro. Where am I? I once my eyes slowly adjust to the light. This place doesn't look familiar. I seem to be on a desk of sorts and...
Caress me.
God, where is that sound coming from?
I don't remember my alarm being able to speak. Me either, bro. Yeah, you got some new fancy shit. It must be coming from here. A tape recorder.
Caress me. Now!
Fine, I get it.
Somewhat apprehensively, and my weary hands inches forward and press the button.
Rise and shine, dearest pupil Hiroaki Azuki. How do you
Okay.
like the nap? I know a desk isn't the comfiest thing to sleep on.
Alright, so Izuki, that's my name, bro. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I can't say Hiroaki. Wait, how do you know my name? Let me get it straight to the point. You've been kidnapped, abducted, what? Abducted, shanghaied. I can't pronounce that last word, bro. What? I've been kidnapped. When? How? I try to recount the details of the last time I was awake, but this blistering headache won't let me. Whatever, bro. Now I'm sure you're deeply confused as to how that even happened. Who's doing this? Why are they doing this? Is anyone coming to help me? Who else have they
Know
kidnapped?
your place.
Figure it out yourself. We have more pressing matters at hand. Who is this person? And why do they sound like some kind of cartoon character? You have a very simple task. Escape from this room. Succeed, and I'll provide you with some small comforts of life. Food, shelter, and perhaps even freedom. Fail, and I'll put it bluntly. You'll be stuck in here until your skin and bones.
Let's see how this turns
There
out.
are 3 other students like yourself, all trapped in locked rooms. How sad. Be a pal and cooperate with them, would you? But hurry, only one will remain. The rest will burn. What's that supposed to mean?
We will meet again.
Politics aside, I'll be enabling your speakers so you can work with the other members of the summer team. Oh, and remember to pick up your tablet. It holds secrets, not just to escape this room, but the whole game. Got it? I like that idea. I like that idea, bro. I like the idea of having everybody in separate rooms, bro, and like try to
Why is
escape.
this happening?
Well, then I understood absolutely none of that. Suddenly, a voice echoes from the ceiling.
Missing something here.
Man, I don't know how long I can take this crap.
Please calm down, ma'am. Everything will be fine. I will save you from this dire situation, though I might not come out unscathed.
Let's not go that far. I'm sure such a simple puzzle can be solved without casualties.
There seems to be 3 different people. Those must be the other students that thing mentioned.
Am I clear?
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Huh?
Hey, did anyone else hear that?
Oh.
That must be the 4th student.
What?
Are you in need of
Let me
assistance?
see.
Oh, maybe you can get us out. Can you leave your room?
Hmm.
I can try. I try rattling the door,
No
but
chance.
the X is locked.
It can't.
Dang
be.
it!
This is the outcome.
It's
then.
no use. We have to solve this puzzle.
I'm not good with this.
Brain puzzles were never my forte. I wish there was an easier way. Maybe I could interrogate this thing. Pour out some information, buddy cop
Come
style.
on.
Behaving like a police certainly won't help
I
us.
see the problem here.
It wouldn't work regardless. It's a tape recording, not a speaker.
Gross.
They're totally spying on us
Share your
though.
thoughts.
Excuse me, all of you. Can you tell me exactly what you have in your room? I take a moment to survey my surroundings.
I'm not sure.
There seems to be some kind of strange mechanism on the wall
I
here.
will need more time.
Yes, I believe that's where we all have to input the solution. Once we figure it out, of course. I can't speak, bro. Along with 4 empty slots on the wall, there are 4 tiles, each depicting a separate kanji. My eyesight is still blurry, so I can't properly make out the characters. There's also a table I woke up on, the recorder with the message from the kidnapper,
I wonder.
and a small pink tablet. While the recording mentioned that this was important, right?
Possibly, but
Now that you mention it, he did say it was relevant to the escape room. Maybe we should try turning
it's
it on.
plausible.
Let me see. I gently push a small key on the right side of the tablet. I gently drank some water, and my world goes white.
How was that?
Did something happen when you turned it on? Let me try. 1,000 indescribable sensations swept through me in an instant. It's not just my vision that seems to be affected. Whatever, bro. I can't read. I can't say words. He heard something in his ear, bro. I give up. What is this? Eventually, the sensory bombardment afflicting me slowly subsides, and things seem to return to normal. Can we not use big ass words? Y'all know I got the reading level of a 3rd grader, bro. That was. Time to take a closer look at the space directly above the tablet. What? What in the world is that?
My word.
It's a
What?
hologram. It's a hologram of a cute flower. I think some kind of tulip.
Huh?
Flower. Mine looks like a pair of ice skates. Except it's all weird and pixelated. Man, it's almost like I've been digitized and sent to some kind of video game. My hologram, if that's what it is, seems like a pair of shades. Upon closer inspection, it seems like I'm able to physically interact with it. You can touch it? Spurred on by this revelation, my right hand reaches forward and brushes against a leaf blower. Yeah, I was about to say, that's a leaf blower, bro. Like, sure enough, it actually feels real. I can feel the coolness of the metal. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I would pinch myself if I haven't done my nails. That's so crazy, bro. Look, I'm not cutting out none of these mess ups. Y'all getting that pure raw me. What about you, 4th teammate?
I'm not.
Huh?
Please forgive me.
My apologies. I don't know your name. What kind of object appeared when you turned on your tablet? It seems to be a leaf blower of sorts, but just as you guys said, it looks extremely pixelated.
Well,
That's because this technology is a work in progress. There's never been holograms you could touch before, or holograms in general. I take a closer look at the tablet, which I had unceremoniously dropped on the tablet when I first turned it on. In the center of the screen, illuminated in large sans serif letters, is a phrase I can't hope to understand. Augmented reality interactive audio hologram.
Those are indeed words.
Yeah, I'm not rereading that again, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No, that's what's written on the
holy
screen.
breakthrough!
You're right. Wow, this is like something from a supervillain's evil lair.
A little concerned.
Except this technology is clearly real and functional. Mysterious inventions beyond our wildest imaginations. Perhaps the Academy has something to do with this?
Hang on.
But what does it all mean? Like, this is cool and all, but our kidnappers didn't put us here just to test out some weird tech, right? I wonder if there's some kind of pattern in the objects that appeared when we turned on our tablet. Let's turn off the particular contraption for now and take a closer look at the mechanism.
Plausible.
Alright. My eyesight hasn't fully recovered. Like, bro, did you get, like, hit upside your head or something? Because why is your eyesight taking this long to recover, bro? Summer, spring, winter, autumn. So obviously we got the summer. Old girl got the spring. Dude got the winter, right? I don't know.
It's not that deep.
Guys, isn't it a pretty obvious solution to this whole thing? Yup. Hunter is. Yeah, especially considering our 4 objects we received. If I remember correctly, our items were a tulip, shades, a leaf blower, and ice skates.
Oh,
Oh, you have such a great memory,
Let's just move
right?
on.
I think I know how to solve this puzzle. I just need to take another look at the order. Summer, spring, winter, autumn.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll let you take lead from here then. What should we put in the first slot? Ah, right. We'll probably have to input the same answer to escape. First slot should be summer. It's summer. Wait, what? Okay. First. Halt. What is it?
perish the
Minority since fault in your decision. My deepest apologies, but I should.
If you say so.
Which one is? Did I not say summer? Is summer the second one?
No.
I can't. I don't know, bro. I'll put. Okay, that's what it is, bro. I'll place the second one. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this. That click sounded like the audio equivalent of a maple syrup on noodles.
super job.
Who puts maple syrup on noodles, bro? What?
Troubling.
That's never mind. What should our next step be? Second slot should hold. So that was summer. I don't remember the pattern, bro. We just about to guess this, y'all. Boom.
Incorrect.
You know? Okay, it wasn't that one. First time up.
The truth.
We just
eludes.
guessing this. Okay, it seems like it, bro. Never mind. We trust your judgment. What's next? Third slot should hold, because I can't read these. So, okay, I know for a fact the winter is second. So the third, it's the third.
Are you?
No, winter's the last
My
one?
answer is thus.
Call an educated guess, so I advise you to trust me on this. Okay, so it's the fourth, and then winter is last.
Well,
Okay, whatever, bro. Well, she's acting weird. I know that for now, though. I'm gonna play that in the last one. Okay, cool. All right, I had a, bro. I could look, bro. It's probably super simple, bro. And my brain was just like, bro. Soon after, I hear 3 identical clicks emanating from the speakers, followed by the howl of whirring gears.
What?
That has to be the door.
Well
Come
met.
on. Don't forget to take the tablet with you. I hurried to grab the tablet, momentarily surprised by its considerable weight, and shoved it into my pocket before dashing off. We all emerged from our respective rooms, finding ourselves in a dimly lit central area. Ooh, okay. These people sure look eccentric. Is that a girl wearing superhero cosplay? She like a Power Ranger, bro.
It's nice to finally put faces to those voices.
Okay.
Greetings. I'm glad you are all uninjured.
What's good, dog?
hello.
Is something bothering you?
Well,
About that last puzzle.
Yeah.
It ended up being really easy, didn't
I'm
it?
sorry.
So the others actually solved it way before you woke
Wait.
up. Except I kindly advise them not to answer, since you know it seems suspiciously simple. We ended up discussing it for another 20 minutes while you were asleep. They spent 20 minutes discussing
you
that. Okay, this is really weird though. I love her design, bro. She got a peak design, bro. I like her design, bro. Spring second, summer on the first, fall north, fall fourth, winter third. Okay. They went through all that trouble to lock us in here, but now they're gonna let us leave because we know what order the seasons are in.
I see the problem here.
I know the order they were in, but I didn't know, like, I couldn't see the pictures on them or whatever. What was I about to say? I don't remember. Maybe the trivial nature of this answer was meant to confuse us somehow, or perhaps it was designed to test our tendencies to overanalyze. Regardless, it seems we weren't quite done yet. He points to another mechanism near the door.
I'm scared.
These tiles, 4, 4, 4, 3, 1. I spell another puzzle.
I understand.
I think we're supposed to place certain tiles in a furnace.
Hang on.
Guys, the red stuff in that glass tube thingy is moving. Huh? As if on cue, a wave of sweltering heat slams into us. Damn, what the fuck happened? It really is getting quite hot in here. Nothing the soaring glass can't handle, mind you, but it's definitely uncomfortable.
Entirely unexpected.
I think that thermostat represents a time limit for solving this puzzle. Don't tell me they're gonna cook us alive. What the hell? What the hell did I do to deserve this? Let me stop. Does anyone have any ideas? There doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to this one. Respectively, the most helpful thing you can do right now is step
Please
aside.
forgive me.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what to do, bro. We're gonna burn like the Amazon. Only people might actually give a crap. I'm going. But hurry. Only one will remain. The rest will burn. What do they mean by that? Do they really mean the three of us? My bad. That's what they meant, bro. Maybe we should just feed them into the chute in order from 1 to 4. Simple work last time. So just 1, 3, 4, 4.
Bear with me.
Or maybe we're meant to dispose of 2 4 tiles, so we're left with one of each number. Ah, it's a trick. It's probably a test of wit. They're trying to scare us into jumping to conclusions, even though we don't have all the right information. And the solution is to acknowledge the fact that we don't know enough to solve the puzzle. Therefore, we should do nothing. Are you insane? Do you need medical attention? Let's not fight here. The heat around us begins to reach unbearable levels. With every second that passes, it becomes harder and harder to breathe. Oh God, oh gosh. We really don't have enough time to argue like this. I need to do something. Listen to the calm. Oh, I think we should try something else, y'all. My teammates continue to bicker in the background. I close my eyes and think carefully about what I heard on the recording. The rest will burn. The furnace, the number tiles. Wait, I think I have it. I gather up every tile except one. The one labeled 1 and throw it into the furnace. The falling tiles clatter against the brick walls and smoldering roar thunders from the furnace. What did I do? Why did I do that? I really hope you know what you're doing, because I can't exactly unburn those tiles. Just as she was about to panic, we heard the sound of a door unlocking. It seems to have worked. It did? I mean, it did?
Lost.
Freedom! Bro, that man was surprised that worked. Man was surprised that worked. In stark contrast to the fiery prison we left behind, the next room mercifully flows with cool, refreshing air that washes over us. My lungs, they feel like they're on the verge of exploding. I'm gonna stop. You did it, I think.
Is averted.
Thank goodness you were with us, blonde man. Oh, he's blonde. Oh, he is blonde. I thought his hair was green. I'm not gonna lie.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, it seems your quick and confident thinking saved
My
us.
answer is
And after
thus.
taking a look around, there doesn't appear to be anything particularly dangerous with the peculiar in this room. Apart from that, he points towards the center of the room. Wait, is that Spot? Wait, whoa! That's my homie Spot, y'all. This guy nearly burned alive, and he seems almost unfazed. It takes a while for me to regain a composure, direct my sight towards the object of interest. Exploration time. Though the story will whisk you away from this area soon enough. Okay, F1. I know how to move in these games, bro. We know how to move in these games. Oh, okay. Fit review. Okay, your sandals look busted. Toes hanging off the end. I like your jacket. You need to throw them pants back in that closet, though. And your leg long as fuck. Like your fit, you just got a little cosplay on. I like the hair though. I like the hair, W hair. This passage. Wait, no, it's just a door. It's different from all the whatever, bro. No good. It's locked. As I said, I'm keeping all the mistakes. I don't care, bro. Sometimes I've been giving up on rereading, bro. Cause like on these games, bro, I can't get every sentence right the first time, bro. Some kind of weird monkey statue. It's cute but creepy at the same time.
No one is perfect.
There doesn't appear to be any input required from us. I don't believe it's another puzzle. Oh, that's wonderful news. That last one was going to be the death of me.
Possibly, but
It would have helped if you had taken off your suit.
How violent.
I can't do that when I'm on duty. It's Oh, bro. Refusing to back down from your morals. I like
Hi.
it. Hey, take a closer look at the base. There's something written here. The foot of the statue lies a curious yet haunting inscription carefully etched in old, decaying stone. I said a bunch of words, bro. Let's read this, bro. Let's read this. What is
Those
it?
are indeed
Such a
words.
strange, sad poem, especially the last line.
What?
What's so sad about it? I think it's a lovely set of promises for the future. As sure as the spring blossom never wilts, I will hold your hand. As sure as the summer wind never calms, I will see your smile. As sure as the autumn moon never wanes, I will earn your praise. As sure as the winter snow never melts, I will dry my tears. As sure as 1,000 years pass and I remain on this earth, I will hear your song again. All right, Dr. Stone, bro. I've been watching a lot of Dr. Stone, bro. Out of all the creepy mumbo jumbo I've seen today, this probably takes the cake.
Let's not overdo it.
Mysterious as this is, it doesn't seem all too helpful in aiding our escape right now. Those who, however, might be worth taking a look at. He gestures around us, looking at the walls and find interests, including the one we came from.
Powerful observation.
Seems like we have to explore a lot of different areas if we're going to get out of
now
here.
we eat.
If we're lucky, we may find an exit or a clue that explains our current
Trust one
situation.
another.
That sounds like a reasonable plan. Do you think we should split?
You're wrong.
Wait! Why did you scream?
It can't.
I just realized that we haven't introduced ourselves yet. That's so embarrassing.
An honest mistake.
Oh yes,
Really.
I thought I was so caught up in those puzzles that the thought of completely slipped my mind.
The
Well, now that the threat of imminent death has passed, there's no excuse. It's time that you all learn who I really
I'm
am.
Maru Yokokume. And get this. I'm the ultimate activist. Isn't that
Okay.
a surprise?
Okay, Maru. Okay, Maru. Wait, really? I'm an ultimate too.
Oh, you.
Well, what are the odds? That's amazing. Does make me reveal a bit. Wait, what? What am I the ultimate at? Because at the beginning, didn't he say I wish I could be an ultimate?
Recreation is in order.
I don't think this is a coincidence exactly. I think all four of us are ultimates.
Really?
Wait, how do you know?
Hmm.
The last place I recall before being kidnapped
I am deeply
was
disappointed.
a small speedboat bound for Bito Kukawa Island.
It's plausible.
Oh, I remember now. Now that the confusion and terror is somewhat subsided, I'm able to gather my thoughts for the first time since I woke up. It was a few months after I'd been awarded my title. Oh, so we actually did become a ultimate. Okay. He just received the email from school informing me of what the annual opening ceremony would be held in 2 weeks. Okay. It told me that I was to arrive at the lake's eastern port by noon, take a speedboat to the island alone.
Wait.
I got an email like that too. It looked very official, so I carried out its instructions to a T.
I remain
It
neutral.
was rather ominous getting on that speedboat. Bro, I'm not getting on a speedboat by myself for what? I was asked to arrive at the lake eastern port precisely at 1 p.m. Seems that the administrators want us to be alone when we departed.
Unacceptable.
I remember seeing the walls of the school on the horizon and then losing consciousness soon after. Does this mean the school is behind us? I mean, it's not like any random person would have known where I was. Maybe these escape rooms have something to do with that opening
You
ceremony.
can't be serious.
No way! I've studied the school's event protocol, and something like that furnace puzzle would have never been allowed.
Give some slack.
How can you be so sure? Puzzle dude? Oh, puzzle. She called me a puzzle dude. I didn't see the fucking comma. How can you be so sure, puzzle dude? Are you some kind of... I'm not
I
saying that name
refuse to
again, bro.
believe it.
That's a long ass... I'm gonna call that shit Bito. I'm not saying Bito Kuta Kente. I'm not saying that, bro. Well... I'm not saying that. Well, I've done my research. Wait, puzzle dude?
Oh, you.
Yep. All this time, I've been calling you funny little nicknames in my head, like Man Bun Man and Superman. Hope you had nice ones
The
for me
soaring
too.
glass fights
I
for
object to
freedom.
this legally distinct. Whatever,
Let's
bro.
just move
Whatever,
on.
bro. Yeah.
Go again.
Anyways, bro. My name is Uzuki, bro. Hiroaki, fitting name. That's cool. Let me take a picture of you so I don't forget. Or takes out a short smartphone and starts tapping away at the screen.
Hello?
Judging by the clock, it's been 6 hours since I boarded that boat. We've been unconscious for a while. That's actually kind of reassuring. At least we haven't been gone for like 2 weeks or something.
Troubling.
You have your phone on you? Odd. When I woke up, mine was gone.
For shame!
Same for me. I assume the heathens who abducted it stole
I
it.
got nothing.
Well, it doesn't have any service and...
You bitch!
What the hell? The camera lens is broken! Dude, are you kidding? I literally just bought this a few weeks ago.
That's rude.
That's so weird, though. Why would they let you... Why would they leave your phone? But disable everything useful. Wouldn't it be safer to just take it like they did with us?
That's just a rumor.
I don't know. Oh, gosh. Do you think they might have disabled the nearest cell phone tower or something?
How violent!
Probably. If there's no signal, then Ron will be able to alert the... Yeah, that is true. I'm straight calling the cops, bro. DM also said that the opening ceremony was top secret and that I might not be allowed to contact the outside world until it ended. My dad and my posse might not even realize anything's wrong. Posse? Oh, those are the guys, gals, and NB pals that helped me with my
Why
activism.
are you so obsessed with
We're
me?
pretty good at helping people organize. I think we've started somewhere around 30 strikes across the country so far.
Oh,
30? That's as many as 3 10s.
That's the way of the rabble
Well,
rouser.
with the amount of workers' rights abuses that the gentle laborer suffers on a daily basis, I'm surprised the number isn't higher. Folks just aren't used to standing up for themselves these days, you know?
See.
It's risky business. Sore legs, hoarse voices, and broken nails are only the beginning of your problems,
Totes
but
excited.
there's nothing better than helping someone finally get the support they need when all is said and done. I was a little apprehensive about the whole ultimate activist thing at first, but she actually seemed serious about her talent.
Okay, short stack.
Now you got me thinking.
I'm gonna strike.
Maybe the reason I was kidnapped was because of my protest activities. Believe me, union busters would do anything to have their way.
It's plausible.
That sounds plausible, but I don't think it explains why the rest of us are here. I've never been
Really?
to a strike.
See.
I guess. Oh, if you're ever interested in joining me in one of our numerous picket lines, we'll welcome you with open arms.
Just a rumor.
Just try not to tell any off-color jokes. The posse is very sensitive to that kind of
Sound
thing.
advice.
Tempting. I do think it's important for our ultimate to contribute to the well-being of others.
pretty awesome,
Plus,
right?
it might be delightful to barge into spaces with a megaphone and strike fear into the hearts of evildoers.
It's not that deep.
Well, I guess the protests aren't meant to cause a fuss.
I'm sorry.
I like to think my talent also revolves around helping people. Frankly, I feel bad that I was unable to contribute to either puzzle.
I'll never surrender!
I should have been standing tall with our hearts as one, fearlessly liberating us from that foul prison.
Spandex!
She
All
about-
spandex!
She's like a female version of like Gundam, bro. That's what I'm getting, bro. Not that you stole my thunder or anything, Sir Uzuki. I also appreciate playing sidekick, you know.
Flattered.
Sir Uzuki. I'm flattered, but that's very formal.
Citizens, your
The
savior
proper
is here.
titles are the most important. How else is anyone meant to show respect to their fellow citizens? Yeah, bro. Why are you talking like that?
Did not see that coming.
Why are you talking like
Pretty
that, bro?
awesome, right?
Now, fret not. Our time as stranger has come to an end. For I will now introduce
You
myself.
may call me the Soaring Lass, the paladin of the skies and the earth, known to save any and all from peril.
Who are you?
But if we're doing this personally, Momoe Soga works too.
Okay.
Ultimate local hero, at your service.
Momoe. Okay, I fuck with Momoe. Shout out Momoe.
Huh?
Huh, hero? Where did that helmet come from?
Oh,
Huh. Quite the noble talent,
gotta
huh?
stay humble.
Nothing too grand, though. Gotta stay humble and all that
Justice
biz.
sees all.
However, some may say my devotion to justice is far beyond that of any hero before me. My triumphs are highly esteemed in small communities. I can't tell if she's role-playing. Well, might as well play along.
Bear with me.
I confess, I'm somewhat interested. What exactly are these triumphs?
Crisis averted.
One time I made the paper for stopping an altercation at the local pub. Tensions were high, bottles and hearts alike were shattered. But one gal swooped in and saved the day.
Huh?
You got into a bar fight?
How violent.
No way, violence is always
Perish
unnecessary.
the thought.
Up for words, and the like My nose is itching, y'all. Stopping a bar fight with diplomacy alone certainly is an accomplishment. That's very cool. I take it that you're kind of like a middleman of sorts when it comes to justice. You're not an actual police officer, right? I'd say I'm a slice of everything. I restore peace, keep crime out of the back streets, and even tend to the elderly. Oh, no matter age, race, or class, all respect to soaring glass. I kind of doubt that.
Accept all requests.
So far, I've been committed to 100% acceptance rate on all neighborhood requests.
I have a plan.
Mostly just mundane stuff, saving cats from trees, mowing people's lawns, pet sitting, and grabbing things from high shelves.
Hang on.
Hold up, you accept every request? Can't someone, like, take advantage of that?
Cherish the thought.
Not a soul in my community would ever dare to partake in something so cruel or sinister. They would never give me unreasonable demands or use me as a replacement Saturday housekeeper because the old one quit over a salary dispute.
Yeah.
Oddly
Justice
specific.
sees all.
A piece of advice, sometimes it's okay to place your trust in people, yeah? She's definitely a character.
Now we eat.
I've never seen so many ultimates in one place
Recreation
before.
is in order.
It's unfortunate that this informative experience is brought about by a kidnapping, but I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here. Really? I don't think there's much to be gained by something like
Please
this.
forgive me.
I see. That's not a great mindset to keep in a stressful situation
Release
such as
all
this.
negative energies.
Do not let yourself be poisoned by the world's anxieties, big or small. If there's uncertainty in your life, find a way to remove it and better
Are you
yourself.
kidding?
That's certainly fun and all, but your words of wisdom weren't what saved us from human
A
barbecue.
powerful observation.
Say, is this your talent? Is your talent all related to motivational speaking? Yes, though that's but a fraction of what I engage with. I suppose a proper introduction
My
is in
name is
order.
Busho Saji,
Finally,
the
bro.
ultimate yoga guru. Through arts ancient and new, I aspire to achieve harmony for myself and others.
I think that explains your trash fit. That explains the trash fit. Let me stop. A yoga guru, that's pretty unique. Never tried it myself, but I've heard that it's great for your health.
Should we do some asanas?
Yes, yoga is helpful as a moderate form of
Release
exercise.
all negative
But the
energies.
true benefit is the outlook that it
Did
brings.
not see that coming.
I'm not sure I quite
No
understand.
one is perfect.
Yoga is the delusion of anatomy. Autonomy. Through constant repetition of the, I don't even know what that says, bro. Of the ass in your body postures, we convince ourselves that we are masters of our own minds and bodies.
This requires special attention.
Have you ever felt invigorated, perhaps even invincible, after a task, like completing a jog or a particularly difficult exam?
Yeah, my
I think so.
answer is thus.
It's the same for yoga. That feeling of accomplishment, of success after a routine. Bro, my throat is gone, dog. Whatever, I'm skipping that. I need water. Even though all you've done is set of basic stretches and
May we
poses.
endure these trying
These illusions
times.
of grandeur are ever more necessary in a
No
cynical
one is
world.
perfect.
And a wholehearted belief that a gentle delusion is more valuable than the vicious truth.
Those are indeed words.
Wow, that's deep. Big ass words, bro. Big ass words. That's who was speaking them big, long, extracurricular ass words, bro. That's so deep and stuff. Still wasn't useful as puzzle guy though. That's certainly a strange attitude to have towards something as innocent. Whatever, bro. I be using
I'm
these
a
big
little
words like I passed the
concerned.
3rd grade. Y'all seem surprised at my philosophy. I don't blame you,
That's
honestly.
all I have to say.
I'm certain you know what you're talking about, though. Being an ultimate and all.
Possibly.
Well, I do garner quite a few customers at my yoga studio.
Huh?
No, wait, your classmates been pretty good to attract that kind of crowd.
Thank you for your cooperation.
One of them was the first to ask me to apply to school, actually.
Entirely
I
unexpected.
do hope our prior relationship didn't affect the admissions process, though. That would hardly be fair. Right.
This tension.
Oh my, the energy in this room became quite oppressive all of a
Should
sudden.
we do some asanas?
Perhaps we should do some asanas.
Let's
That's how you
just
say it,
move
bro.
on.
Maybe later, bro. Well, that's everyone, right? If we got introductions down, I think we should search
Are
for help.
you unwell?
Hold your horses. Hiroki No, isn't her name like Yumi or some shit? Like her first name? So I don't even know, bro. Still has a set. Share his. Oh no, he's talking about me. My bad.
You.
Damn, I didn't
You're under
realize.
citizen's arrest.
You're withholding information? No, it's not like that.
It was nothing.
I just didn't think it was important. Neither did I.
Sir,
Of course it's important. Sir Uzuki, yes, Uzuki, bro. With our blessed talents in unison, escape was all but assured.
super job.
So go on, tell us.
Exactly.
Yeah, spill.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I'm the ultimate apprentice. It's
Okay.
an unusual talent, but I'm glad to have it.
That sounds like some butt, bro. Boo! Boo! Ultimate apprentice?
My word.
Interesting. I didn't know what it could excel being an ultimate apprentice.
Huh?
Yeah, isn't your title kind of like saying experienced novice or something?
Excuse me?
Well, it's a complicated arrangement. It isn't, but they don't need to know that. Don't mess this up now, Hiroki.
I've worked hard.
During high school, I worked under a lot of different
I'm gonna
employers,
strike.
likely due to lax child labor laws. Please continue.
What can I
Right.
say?
I guess a lot of my bosses were impressed with how adaptable I was.
Jack of all
Baking,
trades.
fishing, woodworking, waiting tables. I really can't remember all the stuff I did, but I guess I was pretty good.
Holy breakthrough.
So you're almost like the ultimate, since you know you can do many different things. No kidding. Maybe that's why you're able to solve the puzzle so easily. You must be like the kind of king of random knowledge.
Flattered.
I guess so. Most of my talents are like trade skills or secretary work, that type of deal. I don't know how to do literally everything. Well, the fact that you even feel like you need to acknowledge that is an achievement in itself.
You've improved.
You should be proud, Hiroki. My instincts tell me that your talent will be invaluable as we seek to escape our kidnappers. Thanks. Phew, I think that went pretty well. Yeah, I want y'all to know, bro. That man was lying his ass off. Wait, if all of us are ultimates, do you think our kidnappers might have captured even more of us? I guess we'll find out if we search
This
those rooms.
requires special attention.
Yes. However, I don't think it would be wise to remain in a large group.
Unacceptable.
If our entire group were caught by surprise, the result would be
I understand.
disastrous. Let's split into pairs then. If you find anything notable, we can meet up back here.
Toad's excited.
Alright, Hero, you're coming with me. I need someone who's actually willing to follow my
Sir.
instructions. Then I'll go with Sir Saji.
Sound advice.
Very well. For now, Momo and I will search the room directly to the left of the passage we came from. Okay, so we go to the right, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go. First thing I want to check is the big circular door over there.
It's plausible.
Alright, let me try, bro. Let's try to open it.
Get me out
It's
of
locked.
here.
I don't even see a keyhole, so you might only be able to open it from the other side. What? And here I thought I was finally going to escape this dump.
It can't be.
You fine. Let's try the other way.
See.
How about that one? Went to the right passage we came
Well,
from.
I'm off.
Sure, let's go, bro. Hey, let's go. What you talking about? Let's go. Me and my homies at the stove. Wait, who are these people? Who is you? Are you sure someone has come looking for
Without
us?
question.
I'm positive. Once my supporters notice my absence, they'll surely spare no expense for a search party.
Hello?
Hero, there are really more people.
Huh?
Hold on. Holy shit, is your skin blue?
Please?
Please don't be
I
scared.
hope we can get along.
We're not bad guys, I think.
Hang on.
You think?
I'm keeping an eye on
You two, please lower your voices. You might frighten someone. Sorry, big guy. Are you two also kidnapped
That is
ultimates?
correct.
Indeed. The four of us were already worrying enough. But if there was even more,
Is
well,
it so?
did you two come from one of those stupid me escape thingies? How did you know what I was gonna say? It's my psychic ability. See the flower on my head? It's like an antenna. Really?
Worry about me.
Nope. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, fantastic.
It just grew out of my skull one day, and I learned to live with it. It's super cute, isn't it? Yeah, bro, you gotta go to the doctor for that, don't you? Like you're not a real person. That's not a real human, bro.
Bro.
Oh yeah, totally. Mara leans over to me reportedly. Yeah, bro. Do you think she's like a real life Frankenstein or something?
That's rude.
Bro, that's rude. Clearly she's going for more of a zombie
okay.
look. Anyway, yes. We did come from an escape room. It was horrifying. I assume you two also completed one.
Concerning
Precisely. And it wasn't just us. We had two other periods as well.
Aw,
Both of them ditched us. They were really, really mean.
not fun
One
to
of them called
see.
me a smurf, and the other one just ignored me.
I may have a solution.
It's alright. I'm sure they're merely affected by the stress of the situation.
Oh.
Let's just do two, big man. The blue girl gets the big man and blue girl gets the world. Setting that aside, you're both in the same situation as us. Given our circumstances, it'd be acceptable for us to share our names.
So obsessed
You know,
with me?
normally, I'm hesitant about introducing myself to shady
This is-
types. Shady? What are you insinuating? I'm Maru. I'm the ultimate, whatever she said, bro. And my dude over there, puzzle dude, bro. I'm the ultimate
We all
apprentice.
play up. My full
Likewise.
name is Yato Stonecrown. Though I am reluctant to flaunt such a grandiose title, I am known as the ultimate mayor.
You a mayor? Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Mayor? Yes, for 2 glorious, prolific years, I was the mayor of a small resort town in the American state of North Dakota.
I am here to help.
I put my political career on a hold that's in Bitakua, I'm gonna just call it Bito, as an exchange student, and plan to learn much on the way of statecraft and leadership before I return. I knew Bito had a strong foreign presence, but an actual mayor? I guess that explains the age difference. Yeah, bro. Like I was like, man, this man like 40 years old, dog. I
Are
see.
you certain?
What's that glare for? Nothing. Just making sure you're not corrupt.
I would never.
I would never dream of such a thing. My office values transparency above all
Are you
else.
kidding?
That's what all politicians
If it
say.
would please you.
Well, I would argue I'm quite different from them. One can't exactly read my mind, but I assure you, I work for the common people, not for
Okay,
self-enrichment.
short stack.
Okay, you got a list of all the bills you
I
passed?
cannot
Not on hand.
Rude.
Stop, halt, cease, desist! Can we not fight, please? I have something better to focus
Hello
on.
again.
I've been putting on my introduction for like 5 minutes now, and I think I'm finally ready for it.
Not see that
You been
coming.
planning?
Wee.
Of course, how else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression? Your appearance has already made one, that's for
My
sure.
name's Fan Fan Long, if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat.
Okay, fan.
And I've been awarded the super special awesome talent of, drum roll please, the ultimate human subject.
So you was just tested on, that's what I'm hearing? Ultimate human subject.
What?
Ultimate what? Is that why her skin is like that? What's the matter? Has my dramatic interest left you speechless?
You're wrong.
No, that's totally immoral. What kind of scumbag Academy Awards child experimentation? Well, I was already a teenager when I got my first injection, and I'm even older
My
now.
head hurts.
I knew coming to a place like
Is
this was a
that
bad idea.
Bad?
What? But we get free
Are you
food.
kidding?
That's what you're worried about, not your skin being a color the color it shouldn't
Gross.
be. You look like an aftermath of a Sharpie bath going
That's
wrong.
probably bad.
First off, shouldn't be has a lot of uncomfortable implications. Second, what's a Sharpie?
Now.
Let's not get all worked
That is
up.
all.
Perhaps there's a strong reasoning behind Fan's ultimate title. I'm sure we can resolve these qualms you have with the Academy
Cut me some slack.
diplomatically, bro. I can never read, dog. As in the same Academy who kidnaps us? Seriously, I'm still not over the student split roast.
I see.
Oh, I should probably
What did you
explain.
say?
It all started with a charity I founded called the Foundation of Altruism and Nurturing Project. Doesn't it sound
How
cute?
will this bode?
I'm afraid to sound unfamiliar
Makes
with
sense
it.
to me.
It's a foreign charity, dummy, that's why.
I wonder.
Oh, you must be another exchange student then. I know, yeah,
Oui.
4 of them, okay. Yep. I was born in China. I've actually lived in Laos for most of my life. That's next to Vietnam for all you non-geographers.
We can do it.
Whatever, bro. I can't even read. Hey, I want to tell y'all something, bro. I just wanted to tell y'all something, bro. Earlier today, bro, I went to Dairy Queen. I don't know if y'all know what Dairy Queen is, bro. And I got like a medium. It was like a medium Oreo Blizzard, bro. I needed that joint. It tasted amazing, bro. Y'all should go get one. All right, not sponsored by the way. I just wanted to tell y'all that you can't release drugs without testing them on humans first, and you'd be hard pressed to find a more passionate lab rat.
Well played.
A selfless, inspiring story. I can learn quite a lot from you, fan. Thanks. I guess you're not a dummy after all. Well, that does make a bit more sense. Though there's no way a drug that reaches human trials will permanently dye someone's skin blue. Are you sure your charity isn't like a scam or something? Maru! I'm wounded by your blade of words. Whatever, bro. You two's... Where the other dudes at? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Y'all yapping, bro. Where's the other niggas at? The small one likely concealed himself in one of the puzzle rooms.
I cannot
As for the other girl, I have no idea. Unfortunately, she stormed outside before we could get a word on. Outside, but where? We were just out there a minute ago.
Here to help.
That presents a problem.
If it would please.
You see, Fanfan and I were about to depart to search for them, but I wish to ease her doubts about our situation first. If you see that girl, could you beat her up for me? Maybe a punch or two. You want me to jump her? Like,
Oopsie.
Fan. I'm joking. Relax. Violence is super bad and stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Hey, you're not my doctor. I bet you don't even have a medical license. Anyways, Maru and I will be happy to help you look. I would?
Remain neutral.
Yes, you said one of them was inside the puzzle room. We'll start there
You
then.
are worthy of the
Alright, let's
key.
go.
Well, I'm off.
If you find anybody, what you know, bro.
Let's meet up soon.
Let's go, bro. You said you get the pauses too? I trust the activist and a local hero girl, Yoka Guru. That's a skill for... Yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm a jack of all trades, you know?
That's the way of the
Phew,
rabble-rouser.
that blue girl was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Really, I couldn't tell.
Bitch.
Shut it. Why you call me a... Wow.
LOL.
Not to mention that drug testing thing is suspicious as hell. Who knows what she's doing,
Am I
man?
clear?
That's taking a bit far, Maru. You should be kinder to her. We don't know the full details, so we shouldn't make assumptions.
Cut me some slack.
Okay, Miss Congeniality.
Let me see.
I hit spacebar to make it. Where is dude hiding? He gotta be hiding behind there. Is he hiding? Bar approaches the cabinets in the room and frowns. Something wrong? No, I just feel icky presence flowing. I had it on space. Who is that?
Get away from me! Kidnappers, thieves, murderers, dentists!
He jumped out in front of the starter Maru.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Okay, bro, you ain't gotta cuss me out. You're the dude hiding in a box. Hey, why you mad at me for? Who sent you? It was that guy from the Uno debate, wasn't it?
Shut up!
I knew he had to be a stubborn little nugget to argue with me over a year, but I never thought he would have me abducted.
Bullshit!
You can't play it draw 2 and another draw 2. It's against the rules. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yo, what's good, kid? Welcome to the stream, bro. Look, as a black man, as a black man, when us black people play Uno, bro. Look, I got these cards right here. You throw down a +2. If I throw down a plus, I can throw down a +2 on top of your +2 and make the next person draw 4, and it goes in a circle, bro. He don't know. He don't understand.
You bitch.
What the ever the fuck is he talking about? Well, calm down. We've been trapped here just like you.
Asshole!
Really? I don't try to pull that shit. You assaulted me in my hiding spot.
Some slack.
You could have left an occupied sign.
Did not see that coming.
You small for any normal size human being. You've been brought here to insult me, haven't you? I'm onto your tricks.
You can't be
You're making
serious.
my throat hurt, bro. I'm not reading the rest of this. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Fan asked me to look for you.
Loser. Quit
Damn.
dicking around!
Well, fine. Thank you very much. You're making my throat hurt, bro.
Get me out of here.
It's a cupboard. Wait, what's your name?
Hello?
You're ultimate, right?
I give up.
Why are you laughing?
Finally!
I'm merely envisioning you peons' expressions the moment you learn who I
You
am.
fucking moron!
The cosmos will speak of your downfall for eons to come. Okay, don't keep us all in
Behold,
suspense.
worms! Gaze upon the majesty of the ultimate forum admin, Shoko Otaki! Defy me, and I'll scour your name from the halls of the World Wide Web!
Shut up. Ultimate forum admin, so you're a Reddit
Listening
poster.
yet?
You're a Reddit admin, bro. You're a Reddit admin. Oh. Well, has my greatness eroded your minds? Or maybe you peasants have started to fathom that god that you're up against.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a Reddit mod, bro. He a Reddit mod, bro. He a Reddit mod.
What the?
Impossible. You mean you don't even know who I am? That's perfectly reasonable, to be honest. And for some reason, I thought you would take that very
By
well.
all means,
Well, why would you know who I am? I've only been an ultimate for 3 weeks.
keep it together.
I only said what I said to test if you were like stalkers or
If
something.
you say so.
And here I was thinking that you were about to go on shock to tirade about your
You aren't
ignorance.
smart.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Shut up.
Okay, short stack.
Oh, so she called him short stack. Okay. Justice?
Your mom!
Please, without people like me, there would be chaos, legions of bots, irrelevant posts, and detestable content polluting your online
If only
experience.
you knew.
Because of my selfless and unpaid sacrifice, the internet is actually usable.
Bro.
Why are you
it
doing
now?
that? Doing what?
Audie.
Why do you keep enunciating random words?
Asshole!
It's called emphasis.
Oh, you.
It's called yelling, actually.
I remain neutral.
Alright, whatever, bro. He just need to stop talk. Undo, rewrite, undo. What the?
Holy shit!
This introduction is I'm not even gonna read the rest of this, bro, because you're screaming at me. And he ran away. He went back into the cupboard, bro. Stay in there, bro. Whatever, bro.
Excuse me?
I think he got embarrassed. Well, we did manage to find him in his in all his fun size glory. Guess we should tell Yato and Fanfan.
Let's
Guess so. Welcome back, guys. Good job on finding one of our missing teammates.
Greetings.
Indeed, I would have never expected that he'd stow away in a wardrobe. You must have overheard everything from the other
That
room.
is correct.
His volume was difficult to miss.
On.
Probably could have, helped instead of standing around.
How do you
We don't want to
say,
trouble you any further, but
please?
even though I kind of wanted you to beat her up, I'm starting to get worried about the other
Yes?
teammate. Yes, we took a look outside while you were gone, and she truly seems to have disappeared. Could you give us a few details about her
Puzzling
appearance?
as ever.
Forget it. I don't recall too much about her. I've been preoccupied with the
Yuck.
puzzles. I remember giving her many nicknames, but I don't think Yato would have approved of most of them. We should call her Girl
How
A.
Unexpected.
What does the A stand for? Absent, I presume? AWOL? Let's not get into that.
Those are indeed
Well,
words.
I guess that's what we have to
Let
work
me
with.
see.
Say, why don't you come back with us to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our teammates as well. Did we have to go through all that?
It
Do we
takes
have to
a
go
village.
through all that, bro? Right, well, we'll make sure he
Farewell.
accompanies us. Until we meet again, good luck, you two.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say less, bro. Say less, bro. Say less. You said, yeah, at least, last cookout, I had my bro, how my house was shaking, how loud we got. Oh, yeah, it's mad serious, bro. Uno mad serious. Oh, there you are, Momo.
Hi there.
Momoe, is that her name? Turns out we're not
You
alone.
needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momo and I explore the remaining
Toad's
hallway?
excited.
Sure, we also met some new people, but I think it would be best if you didn't bother them too
That's
much.
rude. It's
I
acceptable.
see, I trust your judgment. Momo and I'll be off
Bye.
you. Right, be sure to let us know if you find
I'm
anyone
off.
else. Have fun, you two.
Bro.
I sure hope so, bro. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go find these other dudes, bro. Let's go find some other people. Find some other people, other peeps. That's gotta be Girl A, bro. Ooh, okay, I like the, okay. Now we're seeing one for the third time. It's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of participants. He got one arm?
Ta-da!
Top of the morning to you. Yo, where the hell did you come from?
Apologies, y'all.
Oh, did I start it? My bad, my
I
bad.
tip my hat to that.
But sure, Moe told me about you two might be heading over. That's right, and
Toya
you?
Imamura, the
Okay.
ultimate Broadway dancer.
Oh, okay.
Hello, bonjour, Guru Scott and Michael Vannen. Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Okay. I like her, Toya. I like the energy. She gonna cuss you out and hit the little shimmy on you. Let me stop.
I'm not sure.
What did you say?
You wanna repeat that?
I said, what'd you say? Can you repeat that? She takes out a comically shaped instrument and puts it to her ear.
I'm all ears.
Only repeat it once, even though I said it twice. It's less confusing that way. That's even more confusing. I wonder if Maru would notice that she's picked up a few of Shoko's speech patterns.
Are you kidding?
Seriously, why is every wait? What are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I just said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for this.
Getcha.
Oh, I get you. It's hard for me too, you know. To know if I'm speaking too loud, too soft, or speaking at all. Really, don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read a room. Okay, so she hard of hearing, bro. Me too. I can't hear shit. My hearing is terrible, bro. I had tubes in my ear like 3 times in my life. I don't mind if that happens, but I won't want to be demanding anything.
what?
Believe me, honey, it can get real awkward sometimes.
Oops.
Once I gave a full emotional speech to my sister, really poured my heart and soul into it. Didn't cheer her up at all. Thought I gave a lousy speech. I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a darn thing I said. Talk about a waste of breath. Oof, I feel that. That's why I always carry a megaphone with me to rallies.
call.
That's why I wanted to go to school here. As a matter of
Not
fact,
listen.
before I lost my hearing in an accident, I relied on music in my performance to keep me in step. Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. The guys from this here school said I wasn't out of luck just yet, though. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth the
I'm
shot.
grateful.
That's interesting. So you be using your sense of touch to stay on beat rather than your sense of hearing.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences.
Totes excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I watched the translated version of the musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
Do you happen to be an exchange student from America?
You're pretty sharp.
Sure am, Pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States our whole
I ain't
lives.
hearing this noise.
We lived in a teeny tiny trailer doing stage practice around the clock. But I tell you now, after going through all that, I can't keep this voice up. There's nothing gonna stop us from reaching our goal.
Cheese and crackers.
I'm gonna be one of the greats, like Beethoven, Ben Franklin.
Hang on.
Actually, I think that last guy's blind.
Tisk.
Duh, because he died like 170 years ago. Can't see nothing but dirt. That's so crazy. That's not crazy. They got very whatever, bro. I'm curious, how do you view this whole situation?
I'm too cheap to pay attention.
I figured that's what I was having, some kind of crazy dream. So I didn't pay too much attention to anything till I realized I wasn't one. Gave my teammates all of a headache during those puzzles. I tell you, especially because my tablet thinking didn't even work. Jeez, talk about bad luck. Can we talk about our teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't need to ask my permission. Go right ahead. Okay, yep. Oh, and lo! It was at that moment I witnessed before my very own eyes a legendary 8-headed snake demon, Yamata no Orochi. No way, that's crazy. What happened next? Upon the sight of the magnificent creature,
Hey.
Hey, you too.
Huh?
Wait, are you missing an arm or I'm seeing
That's
things?
rude.
Bro, you can't
Is
just...
this a joke?
Since you insist on hearing the outcome of our great conflict, I'll skip to that
Ignorant
part.
and foe.
My arm was lost in the combatants with the great serpent. 'Twas a my gosh, bro. 'Twas a victory that day. For I served 2 of the Titanic heads to the customer
Thanks for nothing.
beloved whim, bro.
I'm
Severed.
not talking to you.
Don't ask stupid questions that'll be answered by the end. It always
Are you
ruins the
kidding?
story. Sorry?
What a shame.
No worries. Oh, I like this beat. Ooh, hey, look. Hey, we playing Kill Cure. Yeah, that's for sure. Pull up to your house, son. I'm taking your fur. I'm taking your coat. I'm taking your pillow. I'm taking. Let me stop. No worries. I have more tales to tell. Many of which outshine my climactic duel with the 8-forked
Do
serpent.
you know who you're talking to?
'Tis the nature of being the ultimate angler. You see, for I seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwell in the
No.
depths. Angler, like catching fish?
And to the name
Yes.
forever attached to its history, the person you see before you. Iki Namiki.
Iki,
Though
okay.
You may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
What's good, Iki? What's up, Iki?
Sick!
Conquer the stars in the abyss? That's so fucking sick, dude.
I wonder.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
Think before you speak.
I doubt you'd be able to understand the art of one-arm fishing. It's too arcane for mortals to realize.
It's not that deep.
Actually, I do have some fishing experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I apprenticed as a famous sailor during summer break.
Instant regret.
You guys are so cool and interesting. I barely have any epic stories into my
Let me
name.
see.
Are you like not an ultimate or
Not this
something?
again.
Damn, I don't even have to look the part. I don't even look the part. Guess I'm pretty basic,
Name's
but
Monzo Shibue, ultimate stuntman. And
So-
you?
so you just get smacked upside your head all day.
Hey,
Maru, activist, ultimate,
give
yeah,
up.
bro. That's
That's
not even
messed up.
close, bruh. These talents and names keep getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with this level of power
I
creep?
don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to not. I'm not. It's Iki. His name is Iki, bro. I'm not reading that.
that's the
He
way
said a
of
whole
the
lot of
rabble
bullshit.
rouser.
Oh, you stunt work for a mother studio?
You
That's
don't
cool.
say.
My stepmother's studios, thank you very much. And ultimate shouldn't judge things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
I remain
You know,
neutral.
I'm pretty sure it's possible to lose your talent. If someone beats you during the annual challenge, that is. It's rare to underperform, but
Off.
are you trying to boost my confidence? I genuinely
I
can't
can
tell.
handle anything.
Those tests are useless. No one can ever replace me.
hello?
And how do you know?
You stand in the
Well,
presence of
another angler
greatness.
in the past century has laid her eyes on a legendary 17-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong? Golden koi? Shh, don't scare it off now. It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest
certain of
noise. Many liken it to a fable, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Also, it's often confused with the 16-spotted golden koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance, and mediocrity. Mediocrity. I can't speak, bro. All this reading. I've been reading for what? Hour 30?
Your praise is appreciated.
Well, it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my arm.
Incorrect.
You said you lost your arm to a snake demon?
Oh,
Oh.
you'll see.
You see, I lost half of it to the 8. What?
The world fades.
2 and 2, yin and yang, each part of the greater whole. This man is lying. This man is
You're
capping.
wrong.
That's utter horseshit. That's what I'm
Back
saying.
off.
You're capping. Don't be rude. Probably a tough subject for the conqueror of stars and abyss.
It can't be.
You're more gullible than an 8-year-old.
Bye.
Bye, Monzo. Bye, Noki, the
Not
courier,
sorry.
whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Y'all talking. Y'all
Hey.
talking too much. Okay, this the girl I want to talk to. Hey there. Sorry about my teammates. They're unreliable during an exact escape
Let's get
room.
along.
Busho told us you were from the summer team. Oh, so we're from the auto team. Okay,
Hi.
okay. So we're from the summer team. Okay, cool. I see. Seems like these escape rooms have a season motive, just like the Budakawa does.
What?
What do you mean?
What
You
can
don't
I
know the
say?
entire school campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plants, building, color scheme, and everything.
I'll be honest.
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bido.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria.
Ooh.
I hope we can get along.
What's good, Naomi? Okay, she from Nigeria. I can't do that. The accent. Don't ask me to do the accent, bro. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. What made you come all the way to Japan? One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese art, and I've been asked to design a new public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Kudokudokawa. Kukawa? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Well, the ultimate title will really help his gallery's prestige.
I've worked hard.
I see. I'm Hiroki Yuzuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry to end up in this situation. My name is Maru, ultimate activist.
You did good.
I'm impressed. It probably wasn't easy to get those
Trust one
titles.
another.
Architecture seems pretty tough as well. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They're very hard-working people. Yeah, it's like an art thing and math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain?
Oops.
Oh, you must have
Let's try
misunderstood.
again.
I meant that it probably required strong connections to get the administration to agree to those talents. Connections? I mean, I know some of the staff, but I wouldn't say panic swells up in my chest, but I managed to
Right
squash
away.
it. Well, everyone who gets into the school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collector friend pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who
The
knew us.
devil is in the details.
He proposed that a simple, straightforward talent, along with a sizable donation, will maximize our
Props
chances.
to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
That's so crazy.
Excuse me?
That's so crazy. That is so crazy. It takes me a second to realize I'm shouting.
That's just a rumor.
Hey, Hero, she said he got admitted because all the different jobs he had, and he
You're
means
wrong.
it. He didn't ask any bigwigs to help him out, and he certainly did have some fancy pants art collector.
Am I clear?
Yeah, with enough effort, I can excel at any task I can admit myself to.
You can't be serious.
That's why I'm the ultimate apprentice. I can't speak for you, but I would never try to game submission process.
Fair.
Is that so?
Exactly.
Yes, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think Superman even called him the ultimate.
Not a chance.
I mentioned carpentry, but there's also some plumbing, masonry. You know what I mean, bro. I'm not reading all that.
Fine.
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive that you can do all that, but
Some criticism.
I just find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kind of good at them can be seriously considered.
Hang on.
Oh, and he's super helpful during the escape room. He does a lot of random trivia, which actually makes sense because, well, his talent.
An oversight.
Well then, if that's how it really is, then I apologize for making assumptions. I thought everyone here was in the same boat I
Screw
was.
off.
Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you,
Okay,
actually.
it's bad.
Sorry for hitting a nerve.
Let me rethink
How about we just
this.
forget about the conversation then? I assume there's more people out there that you need to meet.
Okay.
Is that all right with you? Let's go, Hero.
Just daydreaming.
All right, how many more people we gotta meet, bro? How many more people we gotta meet?
No.
No sign of girl A in
I
that
got
area.
nothing.
Only a bunch of weird, rude people. Okay.
Hello?
Are you still bummed out by what Miss High Society over there said about your talent?
Incorrect.
Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that. For now, let's focus on finding everyone and getting out of
Trust
here.
one another.
Thanks, Mario. It means a lot. Look, Momoe and Busho are back. Let's go talk to them. Okay, so
Wait.
let's. Shh. Busho's almost got them out of there. Both of which to come from the other side of the door. Someone unexpected. No, soy sauce is not an instrument.
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either. I hear a chorus. Who is that? Patrick back there? Like who was asking these questions? I hear a chorus of rustling creaks cascade from the other side of the door. Camera brings the south side of the door opens and for a moment I feel a familiar flood of sensation, the same sensation that had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated the cocoa pad. Only this time it fades into an instant. It fades at an instant. My bad. But you can shake my head and refocus the ultimates that had exited the escape room.
Boo!
Who is that? We nearly froze to death in there. Whoever made the escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wastes so much air conditioning just to torture four helpless innocents?
You're mocking me!
Well, if everyone had just pitched in like they were supposed to, we would get out much sooner. I told you the correct answer several times. As a matter of fact, it was your own stubbornness that led you astray.
My advice to you.
To be fair, you were pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you.
Troubling.
This appears to be the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here. Apart from the locked circular room that we have explored. Okay, say less. Unfortunately, there's no exit to be found just yet.
What?
Wait, where is this place? What the hell? You made us... You've made us the witless laughing stocks, Annie Apostle.
I will pray for you.
I will pray for you.
If you say so.
Should we break this up?
My head hurts.
Let them have their fun. I'm worn out. Me too, bro. My voice is gone for it. Alright, say less. What you gonna talk to them? Worry about? Yeah, bro. Let them argue, dog. Tragic, simply tragic. What's up?
Nothing wrong.
All my valuables have been stolen. That's what's up. My 3 gold watches, my 2 silver bracelets, my Okay, so you're a rich dude, bro.
Not in my lane.
That's rough, man. I hope they didn't get their hands on the key to the pawn shop.
I am simply flabbergasted.
Even then, it seems like I should be counting my blessing. Many of the people here have their clothes thrown right off their backs.
Obscene.
I'll never forget our kidnappers for forcing these poor souls into such ragged garments.
What?
Really? That's terrible.
Self-awareness.
Truly is. My buzzcut friend here is one of the famous criminals. What? Actually, I've had these clothes on since before I was kidnapped.
What's that supposed to mean?
So you're saying you wear this stuff normally? Yeah.
Oh.
What about you, blonde man with silly hair? My fashion instinct says that your outfit is made from repurposed 50-year-old thrift shop
I
donations.
didn't misunderstand.
Clearly, our kidnappers held you at gunpoint and forced you to debase yourself with this stylistic debauchery.
Not a chance.
No, this uniform's brand new, actually.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, bro. So you don't like that, huh? You one of them dudes. That's what I'm hearing. Call an ambulance.
Cut me some slack.
Come on.
These people are really a rowdy bunch, huh?
I'm Kunitaro Higa, the ultimate pawnbroker. If you ever need a trustworthy person to take all your most prized possessions, I'm your man.
Okay, look, I like it. He got aura though. He got aura though. I think I used that word properly, you know.
KT gets
I think
you
he got aura, bro. You can call me Taro. Okay, I fuck with that.
You.
Well, that's unexpected. I've always imagined pawnbrokers to be like old fat dudes.
That's in the past.
That was my grandfather. He passed down the shop to me when I was 17.
Good old days.
I've been running it ever since. Apparently, I did well enough to be recognized as the ultimate. Aside from bookkeeping and chatting it up with clients every day, once in a while, it's not the heart of a job. It's pretty cool trinket you have around your neck to belong to one of your clients.
Gold.
Oh, you mean the jewel of Father Time? My family has been holding on to it for over 50 years. It's the most expensive item in our collection.
The real deal.
Before he gave me the keys to the shop, my grandpa told me to protect this stopwatch with my life until its owner finally returns. I carry it around with me 24/7.
Oh, check this out.
Why? Do you want to buy it? Oh, well, I don't think I could afford something with that price tag, even if it helped calm my nerves. I wouldn't. I really
It's
wouldn't.
for real, my guy.
I do get discounts. I mean, it clearly can't be worth much if no one's wanted it for half a century. That was a joke.
LOL.
Is it a little too much to devote energy to a single client?
I expected this from you.
I imagine it's because he barely has any
Have some
clients.
self-awareness.
The mayor thought of selling anything to some dear... Whatever, bro. You suck, bro. You suck. Get out my ear, bro. It's not exactly what he said. It's not that deep, bro.
Classic.
The atmosphere in my pawn shop is certainly better than the bank's. There's fewer security guards and far less needless paperwork.
Not on my watch.
Not to mention the modern bank's reliance on digital currency.
It's all garbage.
Natural disaster, data breach.
I'm not sure.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Is he a data broker? Like, is he a banker? I mean, Is he a banker? Is that what I'm hearing?
Envy is quite unbecoming of you.
Lacking both physical and fashion sense. My, what a combination.
You've ruined everything, prol.
Be grateful that I'm one of the more charitable members of my family. Your family? Who are you exactly?
An esteemed individual.
You've probably never heard of us. We're far too classy to flaunt our prestige like the so-called elite often do.
You stand in the presence of Oniji Itagaki, ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Alright, you're a bum. And you fit trash.
It can't be.
Let me stop. Wait, your stores are the ones that keep playing Christmas music in September, aren't they?
My grits.
Despicable. You're not only torturing your retail workers with long hours and low pay, but ear-splitting vocals as well.
I look fine.
Look, I'm not responsible for what my family does, okay? I really even talk to them.
Pal.
Buddy, pal. You're the one who brought them up.
I never asked for this.
That's only because I was trained to do so.
Ah.
In casual conversation, I focus less on them and more on my individual achievements.
It to me.
Case in point, this is a 100 million suit that I tailored myself. Stylish, isn't it? It was valued at the ultimate praiser herself. Oh, I didn't even know clothing could cost that
Only
much.
1,000 yen.
I'll give you 1,000 for it. No.
I refuse to believe it.
The value of this suit is probably inflated anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's much easier to bribe an appraiser than it is to make a suit that costs that much. Especially when said suit looks like something out of a rejected card game anime. What, you
mocking me?
Exposing me for that is so
I
crazy.
expected
She
this
said
from
his fit
you.
trash. She was like, bro, all that shit talking, yo fit dookie. Your fit butt.
Leave it once.
Leave it once and don't return until you
Not a
recognize.
chance.
Bro, what is your name? I mean, that's your name.
Insensitive.
I want to talk to the other girl, bro. I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you
Time
too, bro.
Stop.
Now look at the other shrug and turn away. I want to talk to the other girl, bro. The director sites among the other Winter Team Ultimates. Yeah, her. She reminds me of like Toko, bro. Say, you guys haven't seen the espresso machine around here, have you?
Not see that coming.
No. Where did you get that bug, anyways? Seems someone knows hell of a lot about me, cause it was with me when I woke up.
So
Best girl? Oh, thanks.
What?
The cup refers to me, Pinky. Says the girl wearing more pink than me. Plus, I'm the one that can actually read it from this angle. Touche, but you're still mistaken.
Yeah, baby.
Best girl has been with me through thick and thin. She's like a sister for me. Can y'all hear my voice? My voice is gone. My voice is actually about to be gone, bro. She provided me with hundreds, nay, thousands of bountiful bittersweet brews. True source of unlimited power.
Wow.
However, temporary
Need your
infinity
mommy.
you believe to have with this comes meaningless, so I'm the best girl comprehende. Okay, whatever, bro. Can I just know your name?
Good one.
Can I know your name, bro? Obviously, because my talent requires me from work my butt off from dusk till dawn.
See.
That's so? What's your name and title?
Chikamakonishi. I'm the ultimate extreme couponer.
Ultimate extreme couponer, bro. She got a coupon stapled to her suit, bro. What a wonderful title. Sometimes I wish I was called the ultimate extreme activist.
What do you mean?
If you were an extreme activist, you'd probably be in prison or dead.
I understand.
So you're good at saving money then.
Money.
Only the greatest in Japan. Stores downright hate me. I think some of them actually owe me money.
Selfie.
As they should.
Here's a tip.
There's even been times where I've cleaned their shelves bare with my rusty grimoire.
Yeah.
The grimoire. I'm a master of the art of coupon collecting. The grimoire is my 70-pound coupon binder. Okay, she got a big ass coupon binder. Say less, bro. I got these powerful hexes for tattered magazines, discarded cereal boxes, and my neighbor's trash bins. Stealing from your neighbors? That's almost as bad as straight up shoplifting. Shops are way too heavy to be lifted. They're like 50 tons of concrete. Plus, you got to do what you got to do to survive. Survive? That surely is an exaggeration. Nope. I was super poor when I first started building my coupon collection. Like, super poor. But with 10... Oh, okay. With 10 U's, bro. I dined with rats and ate microwave dirt. I lived in a mud shack next to a radioactive coal factory. Wow, that must have been hard for you. But after a few years of being thrifty, I'm finally living my best life. At this point, I've accumulated enough coupons to last me and a fam 3 lifetimes. Wow, really? Say, you won't have any coupons you can share with you, do you? Are you okay?
Huh?
Whoa!
Wells curses you.
They wants it, but they can't have it. It's okay, Precious. Mommy won't let you get. So she's super protective of her what's it called, bro. Well then, we must get going. Okay, this the last person, the last girl, bro. That gotta be girl A, bro. That gotta be girl A. You said nice, cool, and stylish, opposite of Ibuki. Who is the ultimate musician? True.
Enough of your games!
Retreat 10 paces, arms down and palms up.
Huh?
Mara not thoroughly shocked by the forcefulness of her command. But she starts spraying us with disinfecting spray? Ew, why'd you give us so much? Your hands are covered with filth and pestilence, viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Oh, so she a clean freak.
You cretin!
Not a soul in this wretched place. And this wretched place has a sense of proper hygiene, touching all those filthy puzzle mechanisms with their unkempt hands. I plan to remedy that. Due to the absence of clean water, we'll have to make do with this disinfectant and lots of it.
Serious.
Is it really okay to be this worried about a few germs? I mean, over a dozen ultimates have been kidnapped. We've stumbled upon a massive conspiracy. I rub my hands anxiously and worried. Whatever, bro. She must have been using some kind of strange formula. A few? We're not in. We're in it. We're in not. Take your time. Take your time. One more. One more. We're not for my chemical baptism. Billions of microbes will be crawling out of your fingers on your fingertips, withering, feasting, and multiplying without restraint. They'll be back. The remaining 1% of bacteria will rally their forces and bring out an infectious apocalypse. You, the 1%,
Give up.
Is your.
I do not merely kill germs. I purge their material vessels with my weapons of alchemy and send them back to their infernal masters. I am Uta Kawagichi, the ultimate epidemiologist. Forgive me for this blasphemy, but wash your goddamn hands.
Hey, nah, she my favorite character. She my favorite character. Wash your.
Those are indeed words.
Heed these words.
Real. As the word of God, I study disease outbreaks and their countermeasures. You'll find it at the best countermeasures, basic personal hygiene. Many epidemics could have been prevented this way. An idea I find deeply frustrating.
This cannot be.
Think of the lives that were lost, that would continue to all be lost. All preventable if just a few people weren't so hygienically challenged.
Yeah.
Right, we get it.
Assist me.
However, I suppose I should rest my efforts somewhere off for a while. My disinfectant supplies are waiting, and chasing all of you down to enforce cleanliness standards is bound to cause cross-contamination.
I am pleased.
So you've all stumbled upon a bit of luck. Seems feel free to muck around in your filth to your heart's content. How generous of you. In the meantime, I'll search relentlessly for the sinner who trapped us in these disease-riddled hovels.
You will be purged.
The state of their hideout mirrors their soul, vile to its core.
What?
You aren't gonna make them swallow hand sanitizer, will you?
I shall lead the way.
We'll see. Depths of their villainy may require experimental treatment. She scans the room, her eyes pair accuracy and sprays the bottle readily. Okay, whatever, bro. Something's off here. What's up? We talked to every ultimate explorer, every open passage. They're still inside of girl A. Wait, you're right. I glanced around the room and able to find anyone that matches the girl's A's. Yeah, she doesn't even have the description, bro. Do you think the corrupt mayor?
That's
You
rude.
think they made her up? I don't think they made her up.
It's plausible.
Maybe she's some kind of hide and seek ultimate expert or something.
That's just a rumor.
Or maybe just putting out there, they're the ones who kidnapped us, and they've been hiding in some kind of hidden room the whole time.
Let's just
Or
move
cut it
on.
out. I generally don't think believing they are kidnapped to be in a room with us. Why not? It'd be making sure for a shocking reveal.
I'm not
I would end them risk their
sure.
own safety when they could just watch us from afar. It doesn't make any sense.
Hang on.
Don't go derailing my argument with
Come
logic.
on.
Fine. We'll keep looking. Should we check the circular door again? Yeah, let's check it. Let's check it, bro. She approaches it and she proceeds to pound on it, bro. Let us out! Or I'll have everyone gang up and blow this door off. It's goddamn hinges.
My grits.
Walking over a dozen people in a tiny cramped room, stealing their belongings. Who the freak do you think you are? What's wrong? Why did you? Circular door open, hangs slightly ajar. Molested figure lurks on the other side. It glares at us. Maru and I freeze in place. Without warning, the hidden door slithers open in the shadow beyond it. Okay, say less. Cool
Good
girl.
to see you.
Hello there.
What's going on?
My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. The strange woman quietly adjusts her glasses and peers at us. You must be Hiroki, Izuki, and Maru Yokohime. Whatever, bro.
Not see that coming.
You know our names? Of course she does. She's clearly the one who trapped us all here. Just look at her fancy outfit, her ID card, her glasses. She's dressed like some kind of privately contracted security officer.
See.
Oh my. I was told you all possess colorful personalities, but
You
never
have
mind.
potential.
There's quite an innocent reason to why I know your name.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, no, so she's
Allow me
working.
to
Okay.
explain.
It's awfully sweet of you, but no. I'm not just your teacher, or at least I was supposed to be. I don't know if we're supposed to know you're legit.
It's merely my
You can
responsibility.
take a closer look at my ID if you
Despite
wish.
these unforeseen circumstances, it's nice to meet so many of my pupils. I'm Shiori Nakagawa, ultimate instructor for the Academy's 17th class. You can also call me Professor, or even just Miss N.
Miss Ed, okay. You said bars, I think. Nakagawa, I think I've heard that name before. Yeah. Maru's been vigorously studying Professor Nakagawa's ID card.
Cut me some slack.
Crap, she's not lying. You see, Maru, she's trustworthy. Still, it's a little strange.
See.
After that email thing we talked about, I really thought the school faculty were the ones responsible
That's not
for
it.
this. No, I promise I played no part in this. I didn't even wake up until I heard your frantic knocking. It comes as quite a shock to me that so many people were trapped in the basement.
Perhaps.
Yet, what I find even more distressing is how they all seem to be my students.
Greetings.
Hiroki Maru, you found someone else.
A concerning
I'm
tale.
afraid this isn't our teammate, however. Yeah, ours is way more quiet.
We must come from different worlds.
Such egregious wardrobe changes. All of you. Does a single one of you know what a mirror is? Hey, be considerate. This is our teacher you're talking
Really?
to. Teacher?
Hello again.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor N.
Huh?
Hold on. You're in structure? Who are we going to meet? You meet next to Prime Minister? Were you kidnapped
Just a
too?
warning.
Idiot. She's probably the one who brought us here.
What's going on?
Was this all some form of poorly planned school orientation?
What's that supposed to mean?
What sort of orientation involves life-threatening escape rooms?
I
Escape rooms?
refuse to believe
Guys,
it.
wait. I'm sure she's a victim just like the rest of us.
Expectations.
You're telling me not even teachers are safe from the clutches of our kidnappers? Oh man, we're definitely in some
Wait.
deep shit. Fellow peers, there is no need for hysterics. We must remain
That's messed up.
whatever. I'm not reading what he has to say. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Ah, hell, man.
Does anyone have an idea what's going on
Bear
here?
with me.
Everyone, please. I'm aware the situation leaves much to be desired, but if we could just...
Well,
Maru,
maybe.
can I borrow your megaphone for a second?
Hang on.
I don't know. I'm usually opposed to authority figures who seize control of communication
Yes.
technology. Please, it's urgent.
Come on.
Fine, maybe just for a bit. Alright, she takes this.
Everyone,
She takes the
listen
thing.
up.
The crowd falls into stunned silence. Choco opens his mouth to speak, but is quickly shut by the people around him. I guess Maru is right. People really do listen to whoever has a megaphone.
Since we find ourselves in a delicate situation, I think it's best for me to be as concise and transparent as possible. Like the rest of you, I was departing for the school, alone, before suddenly passing out on the boat.
I haven't a single clue as to what's going on. However, this
I didn't
underground
mean to skip
location
that.
we're trapped in
I didn't mean to skip
is
that.
beneath Bitokukawa Academy.
What?
Another round of murmurs materializes, but it fades soon enough. I didn't mean to skip that one-line dialogue. That's on me.
Stop right now.
Settle down, settle down.
Allow me to explain.
This is the basement section of the school's assembly building. I woke up upstairs a few minutes ago and glanced outside to confirm our location.
I do not ask for much.
You didn't search for any of it in depth? No. I didn't want to run headfirst into a potentially dangerous situation, especially not alone. Why would they have this huge basement just ready for kidnappings?
That's not it.
The area is mainly used for storage. There's no escape rooms or anything in that store last year, I assure you.
Try again.
I know I don't have much information for you, but please know that I'm putting my full effort into keeping you all
Not
safe.
part of the curriculum.
Nah, she's suspicious. She's suspicious, bro. I'm not trusting her. I'm not gonna lie. Been quite the shock to me as well.
That's why I want you all to put your trust in me and work together. If only for now. As the ultimate instructor, I promise you, we will leave this place unharmed.
We all still whatever, bro.
What in
Well,
tarnation?
well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm on her side.
Tip my hat to that.
Take it away, Teach. Tell us what you gotta do to get us a mess.
Upon us.
Yes, I'm confident in our instructor's ability to handle this crisis. Okay, so everybody quiet it down. Everybody quiet it down. Then I definitely made the right choice in coming here.
That's all it takes for you to trust her?
So that's student A, bro. That's the girl A, bro. We all turn towards the source of the voice.
I have a few questions for you, Professor. And depending on how you answer, we'll see if you really are just a victim in this whole situation.